What's up, world? It's your boy Pritesh. Why do I have a hoodie and it's nice and warm? It's cause mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. I don't want to be bit on my head, and that's why I'm protecting myself. All right, so we are back in the pool. I took a day off yesterday just cause I was tired. And glory in putting yourself through some pain and getting sick, cause you have to think about the paycheck that you have to keep providing for. So that's my thought on that. All right, so what am I doing today? I got a hammer and I got this chisel bit, and the plan is to look for where I have some visible cracks. So you can see this was filled here previously. So I'm gonna look at if there's anything else I can knock down over here. So with my hammer and my chisel, essentially open it up a little bit. I have this part right here as well. I can see the rebar. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this up with plaster there. Essentially, I'm trying to get this pool to get it to a place where I can fill it up with water and see what comes out of it. Now, obviously, this is not ideal situation because I can see spots right here where I can see concrete, and as we know, concrete is permeable. It's gonna let water seep in. So I think this is just the best cost-effective way for me to fill in the tank without creating a bigger issue. And then we might just drain out the water and then do it right, as in replaster, chisel out all the stuff that's weak, replaster, retile, all of that stuff. So with that, right now I'm just walking by and looking at spots that I need to go over. So I have two spots that I have to replaster. Here's another one right here. So I'm going to start going ahead with this with the chisel. So tools of the trade. All right, here. Hammer and chisel. And hammer. So essentially, I'll be down here. You can see, look at this. This is a cheap repair that took place. So essentially, see what we can do here. Kind of lift it up. You can see that it keeps going all the way through. So maybe from here to there, just take it out and then replaster. As soon as I'm done, we shall reconvene. All right, so let's see what we got here. This is essentially a quick, cheap way I'm trying to get this going. I can see a mosquito right here. Now look. Trying to here where I can get the delamination, which is over here. It's kind of hollow. So we know that this has delaminated. There we go. I'm gonna come here back with a sponge and go after this as well. Now, this is not a special tool that I'm using. It is essentially whatever I could find in my shed. You could probably use an old screwdriver. I'm just using, again, whatever I had. I must have used this somewhere else. Again, this is a quick repair. It's a quick patchwork that I'm trying to do. So here is what I've opened up so far. You can see we have pine trees around us. I found a spot there that is getting weak, and it seems to be there's a patchwork that took place here, which was a really good patchwork. But at this point in time, anywhere that I see clear delamination, I think is what it's called as, is termed as. So I'm gonna knock that out. So there's some right here as well. All right, so what do I have so far? I have my powder in here. That's my plaster. I have some of my bonding agent, so it's called Pure Cement Binder, and that's the name of the place I got it from, Duroc, made in Canada. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of this in there, get it activated, mix some water, make it the consistency of mashed potatoes, and then my assistant Gia is going to help me record what I'm doing. I have currently opened up some of the spots where the plaster was blistering, and I've cleaned it with the sponge that I have. So next is to get this going. So guys, next step, here it comes. So we're going to put some of this in here, just a little bit. Next is some water, and this was really expensive, the binder, but it was like about $40 for the binder. Okay, so now it's time to mix the water and see how we're doing. We can pause it now here. Okay, so now let's clean up what we have here. Clean our work area. My sponge, again I'm using whatever I could find in the house. Sponge I have to get rid of. This is a quick patch that I'm trying to do. Okay, everything is nice and wet, so that should help with it with the plaster to kind of grab onto stuff. Now, while I went to Duroc, the plaster and the binder, just one plaster container, and the binder itself cost me about $70. So that is a reference point with how much you will have to end up spending just to kind of do what I am doing, which is just a repair. Okay, so this has been patched. I'm going to come back and feather it. Okay, but I should have got a better sponge, because I'm trying to feather this with my sponge. My sponge is leaving back some residue, which is not a good thing. Not a good look. Alright, so that's one patch. I'll come back to the other one. I'll come back to it later. It's time for a second patch. Knock things away. I'm coming in my spot here. The thickness that I'm trying to match is essentially what's around it as well. I'm not trying to go over and beyond how much is currently in place. So I'm going to smear this first in here, and then we'll start looking at spreading it out. As you can see, I am just kind of running through the raised levels and smearing it down. Again, the main purpose of this project is not to get it perfect. It's essentially to save the pool from from getting worse. Now, when this pool set over winter, we did not seem to see it lose water, which I'm hoping is a good sign that the pool is holding water. And that's why we are inclined in doing this project. Feathering the edges so it can essentially line up with the other ends to kind of make a nice tight bond. It looks kind of respectable to me, so we'll continue and I'll come back again and fill up the center. You can see the center seems to be getting sucked in, so as I was saying, we're going to come back again and kind of raise the center edge. For now we're trying to blend the edges. Okay, so that's another spot. Use the other spot here. Trusty old daughter Gia is my photographer today. So thank you, Gia, for helping me out. Maybe one day you can look back on this and we can tackle more projects together, Gigi. There we go. Another one. Okay, next there's something here that I was looking at right there. We can wait for now.